What's good, class? Adrian the teacher back in the building, you know what I'm saying? Today we got another Vsauce video. Inside a spherical mirror. Spherical miracle lyrical, you know what I'm saying? Adrian the kid. Let's get it. Teacher the kid. Let's get it.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. But you are actually right there. Well,
What the heck?
The camera is. Mirrors are amazing.
Mirrors are weird.
In fact, the word mirror comes from Latin mirari,
Adriannthakidd.
to wonder at. To mirror comes from Latin mirari.
And you know what I'm saying? Hey, my bad for frozen so early, but you know what I'm saying? Mirar in Spanish means to look, I think. So you know what I'm saying?
To wonder
How that kind of relates, you know what I'm
to
saying?
admire.
Yeah.
It's also where we get the word miracle. Mirror.
What?
Like when mirrors face each other and transform a toilet room into infinity. I love this kind of stuff.
How does a mirror face each other?
What if instead
How doesn't it
of
break?
a rectangular prism, the room was a sphere, mirrored all the way around? What would it look like? What would
Oh,
you see
okay, man.
floating around
I don't need to see
such
that.
a room? The first question we should ask involves the light source. If you were in this room using a flashlight and you turned the flashlight off, would the light keep bouncing around off of the mirrored walls, illuminating the room until
Yes.
your body absorbed all of it?
Yes?
Or, if you
I
left the
don't know.
flashlight on, would light continue bouncing around, building up, getting brighter and brighter until you lost your vision and cooked?
You tell me, Mr. Michael.
Probably not. Every time light hits a mirror and reflects off, a tiny amount is absorbed. Even if your mirror spherical room was the size of a giant stadium and its walls reflected 99.99% of light on each reflection, light speed
Facts.
is just too fast, meaning that the reflections will happen rapidly. A little bit of light being lost each time, the room will go dark in a fraction of a second. To you and me, it would seem instantaneous. As for what it would look like, let's pretend you begin with your face up against a wall of the sphere and float backward toward and past the center.
I can't
At
float?
first,
The
you
heck?
would see your face quite clearly.
Okay,
The
bro,
surrounding
that's weird.
reflections would be very distorted. As you moved away, at a certain point, your face would cease to shrink away and appear smaller in the mirror, and instead would grow larger and become magnified until you reached the center, at which point your face would fill your field of view. As you continued on past the center, your image would flip upside down and continue receding away.
What the heck?
It would look a bit like
I'm never
this.
looking into a mirror again.
But don't get too enamored
It's
with
over
your
with.
reflection, because mirrors don't show you as you really are.
I mean, I've been through that.
Have you ever
I be way
wondered
sexier
why
than the
you
mirror
like
be
the way you
portraying.
look in a mirror, but don't like how you look in photographs or
Yes.
video? It might be because
Boy, I be capping my behind, man. You know what I'm saying? Take that little mirror flick up, you know what I'm saying? My eyes, I be looking, I be like, yeah. Looking through the phone, I be like, what the man?
of the mere exposure effect. You prefer what you are used to. And most
Facts.
mirrors you look into don't show the real you, the you that other people and cameras see. Instead, a mirror shows you a reversed version of yourself, and you've become more comfortable with that version of you. A version of you that is flipped left to right. Mirrors reverse along axes perpendicular to their surfaces, like left and right. They don't also flip things upside down. They
Why do I know
also
what he's
reverse
saying
up
right
and
now?
down because those directions are parallel to the
Proud of
surface of
myself.
the mirror. When it comes to the way you and other people look, the difference can be startling. NPR pointed out that Abraham Lincoln looked like this. Mirrors would have looked like this. Now, to us, something
What's the
seems
difference?
noticeably strange about it, but it is the
Bro, his eye, like one's like up here and one's like over here.
Lincoln
So is his hairline.
would have preferred. It's what he saw every day in the mirror. But here's something really
When did they invent mirrors? Like
you can take a
1966?
flexible mirror and unreverse its image by folding the mirror into a cylindrical shape.
How,
Take a
Sway?
look at this. Here I am with a reflective material, and there is the camera with some text taped underneath. As you can see, everything is
The
flipped
quicker
left
picker
to
upper
right. But
is-
as I fold the sheet into
The
a
heck?
cylindrical shape, the image separates.
Oh!
An unreversed version.
The quick lazy
It becomes
dog.
a true mirror.
Facts, yo.
Finally, here is one last piece of everyday mirror trickery. When you look into a mirror, how big is your reflection, your image
It's
on
like
the
my
surface
size.
of the mirror?
You know what I'm saying?
You? Surely it depends on how far away you are from the mirror.
Not really.
But it doesn't. When you look into a mirror, your reflection on the surface of that mirror is always the exact same size. In
Facts.
fact, it is always about
Facts.
half of your actual size.
What?
This is because when light reflects off a mirror, it comes in and reflects back out at the same angle, which means that in order to reach your eyes at the top of your body, light from your feet at the bottom must hit the mirror halfway between the two. The triangles you form with a mirror are similar regardless of...
How do you make a triangle in a mirror? You just hold up this and it's like that?
You can demonstrate this effect by outlining the size of your own head as it appears on the surface of a mirror using a bar of soap. Now, because you aren't here...
What do you mean by
let's
that, Michael?
pretend that this phone is your head and its camera is your eye.
All right,
We
let's get
begin
it.
up close. The camera looks
don't like your phone,
really
bro.
big from this perspective.
iPhone all the way.
Let me just carefully trace around the outside so we can compare later. Good, good, good.
Quit putting soap
Okay.
on me.
Now, I'm going to pull away from the mirror. Clearly, the phone is smaller.
If you would kick
right?
Kit
Well,
Kat like this,
if I
you're a
reach
menace.
out and once again, carefully trace the edges. There we go. I will find that I have drawn a rectangle that is the exact same size. Your image on the surface of a mirror from your own perspective is always the same size, whether you are a few centimeters away from the mirror or a few kilometers away. Your image on the surface of a mirror, in fact, is always half your actual size. Okay, enough about light.
Bro, that's cap. He takes art classes, bro. Like, even I know how to make a freaking square the same size as a circle.
Half your actual size. Okay, enough about light returning to our eyes. What about light that never returns? Could we use a
Black hole?
telescope to resolve individual aliens on a planet light years away? Well, over on Vsauce 3, Jake investigates this question with Star Wars. And my friend Rusty investigates the potential for Star Wars becoming real in his episode of Science Friction. And Vsauce 2 has
thought it was
a brand
science
new
fiction.
loot all about cool Star Wars stuff. Check them all out, and as always, thanks for watching.
Oh, man. W vid again, V sausage. You know what I'm saying? I mess with it. So, that's how a mirror works, you know what I'm saying? That thing kind of tripped me out where it was like the mirror, then you fold it, then it's the image, then yeah. Hey, man. That's it for that video. Hope y'all enjoyed, man. If y'all did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more, man. Follow my social at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Adriannthakidd, and I'm then we out.